got a flashlight here for you today. So this is a sort of first impression, sort of long term. First impressions for this specific one anyway. So this is the Vosteed and Reylight, or Reylight X Vosteed, however you want to look at it, Rook. So they do a couple different versions of this. They do a bunch of different colors. So these are the natural white, so the 4000K. They do them in a 6000 as well. I think they have 2 colors in the 6000. I may be wrong on that, but they do 2 different LEDs. So we'll go ahead and take a look here. So in your package, you get your typical, this usual Vosteed packaging. So this does have your instruction manual here, and then you open it up, and you do have a Vosteed sticker as well as a Reylight sticker. It does have the specs on the back here. So your turbo is 1800 lumens, highs 900, and then 720, 620, 180, so on and so forth. So this is a programmable light, as you can see there. If you tap 8+ times until it starts to flash, you can get into your cycle modes. So you can change all kinds of different stuff. We'll kind of briefly go over that really quickly with the instruction manual. So again, you do have a really nice, very well written instruction manual. Pretty easy to follow instructions. Again, it tells you what to do here, but what you can do is you can go into your mode selection and you can go through your different modes. And what's really cool is if you would like to, you can toggle your order, which default it goes low, medium, high. You can switch it to where high comes on first, then it goes to medium, and then it goes to low. So that is really stinking cool. I personally like how they come factory with it being a non-memory, so you can also turn the memory on and off. So here you go. So you can turn your memory on and off. Default is off. You can toggle on and off moonlight mode. So if you don't want moonlight at all, you can turn that off completely. Again, there's your reset, and then you can also factory reset it as well. Really been impressed with this light so far. I was actually gifted one from EDC NC. Samuel, again, thank you so much for that, my friend. So Samuel works with, and I will exemplify the with. He does not work for, he works with Vosteed. And you know, he's kind of like me. If he doesn't believe in a product, he doesn't talk about it. He won't stand behind it. So him and I are both in agreement, as well as with a bunch of other people. Vosteed makes a killer product, and they're just absolutely amazing people. If you ever get a chance to meet them at one of the blade shows or wherever, just awesome people. So let's go ahead and break into it. So again, you get the tin that comes with most Vosteeds. It does have this kind of a really nice kind of painted on there. It's not screen printed or anything. Inside you get your light, and you get a little accessory pack. It's all packaged in foam. So your accessory package here, it is a lanyard and a charge cable. Or excuse me, not a lanyard, a charge cable and a spare set of O-rings. Excuse me. Oh, come on, focus. There we go. So you get your spare set of O-rings and then just a small USB-A to USB-C cable. Nothing fancy, but it doesn't have to be fancy. It has to work. In this case, it does. So we'll go ahead and set this back up in there. And we're going to take my new light out. Kind of set this to the side here. So this is my personal new Reylight. Let's go ahead and take the head off. and get rid of that little thing there. So inside you do have an 18650, 3.7 volts, 1100 milliamp hours. It is a rechargeable, so it recharges right here. So you've got really good cut threads, really positive. And then of course your watertight seal, it really tightens up. So you do not want to take it apart from the tail cap. Then it doesn't explode or anything. It's just a pain in the butt to put back together, and it actually does state in here, please do not remove the tail cap. So does have reverse polarity protection, so if you screw up and put the battery in the wrong way, it doesn't hurt anything. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the light here. So you've got kind of almost like a duckbill kind of pocket clip there. It's a very beefy pocket clip. It is not going to bend on you. Secured with T8 hardware, it looks like. And you get where it gets the name. Where the name comes from. It looks like a rook. You have 3 spots there for tritium vials, and then you have spots all the way around the head for tritium. It is 3 LEDs. You got some really nice knurling there, runs around it, and then you got the rook. It says right there, which I'll kind of move the there we go. I'll just move this a little bit so you can see it. So you have the name Rook there. So I have noticed that they will all be in different spots where the name says. So the Rook states there, and then you have the Reylight X Vosteed lasered in there. So that one's mine. This is the one that Samuel gave me that I have been carrying for the last, I don't know, it's probably been a month or more, give or take. You can see the Rook is in a slightly different spot there. You can see this one has had some love. It's been carried, it's been dropped. See, it's had a few dings and dents in its life. But just have a showing of the different colors here. Let me lay these down so you can actually see them, huh? And then this one is the one that my son picked up. And you see there, the Rook is really nice and prominent, right where it's easy to see. And then you have the Reylight X Vosteed. So his is fully charged. So we'll kind of go through the modes here. So you click the tail cap. And factory, it does not have memory. So if you turn it off on high, when you turn it back on, it's going to be on Moonlight. Personally, I do like that because if I accidentally turn the light on, I don't have to worry about anything. It's going to be on in Moonlight. So you've got Moonlight, and then all you do is you do a half press on the tail cap, and it cycles through your different modes. And so it goes low, medium, high, and then turbo. 2 taps get you straight to turbo. Turn it off, turn it back on, it's back in the low. Double tap gets you back to turbo if you need to. So, but what's cool is, I'm gonna leave it on turbo for just a minute. What I really like about these, and I know it's stupid, I know, but we're all big kids at heart, so we all love this stuff, is the head glows. My phone is not going to pick it up. There you can kind of see it. There you go, you can kind of see it. So the inside of the head glows when the light's been turned on. You turn it off. So again, I have been absolutely impressed with this light. I have used it quite a bit. I have not had to charge it. The run times are fairly good on it for such a small battery. So on 900 lumens, it'll run for 3 hours. On which really only couple places I usually use it will be at this 180 to 360 range, and you're looking at 8 or 16 hours there. Moonlight runs for 7 days. You do have strobe and SOS that you can program into it. I don't have those programmed on these lights. Okay, I'm cutting in here because I'm a bit of an idiot, and I don't know what I was thinking. You guys want to see how to program the light, so let's program the stinking light. I don't know why I didn't show you guys this. So I'm going to use my the Black Rook. That's the one that's charged up, and the one that, it doesn't really matter if I accidentally mess this up. So it's really easy to do this. So once you enter the menu, it'll change. So if it blinks 4 times, number indicates the blinks. Okay, it's really easy. You just press, half press 8+ times. You'll see it flash. As it's going through, to select your modes, you just half press the tail cap after the blinks. So you want to do it at the blinks. So there's going to be blinks and flashes. So the way you change your settings, like say if you want to turn the memory mode off, moonlight mode, or if you want to change your order, you half press during the flashes. So you'll see what I'm meaning there. It does cycle through. I think it'll cycle through 2 times if you don't select anything. Half click during the quick flash. Yeah, so all these are showing you that. And then, like I said, I think it tells you somewhere. Yes, so there it goes. It says the sequence continues twice if a selection is not chosen. So it'll cycle through 2 times if you don't choose anything. So again, we're just going to go, I'm going to try to do this to where you can see it. We're going to just do your half clicks about 8 or so times. There we go. So now it's entered in. So you get the 1, and then 2, click, 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 and then 3, and then 4, and then 5. So if you wanted to select 1, you would select it when it blinked there. If you want 2, you would select it when it blinked there, so on and so forth. And then if you want to change your settings, then you look in your instruction manual and it tells you which one of the flashes that you want to use, the setting that you want to change that specific setting. And then it'll go back to your normal modes. So yeah, so that's it. It's really simple. At least I think it's simple. You just click you half click a bunch of times, and then it goes into that operation mode. And you just go from there. You figure out which setting you want to click it on, and you turn it on. So, and if you miss it, you can just go right back. But anyway, back to wherever I decided to interject this in at. It's not something that I use. If my light, it's easily programmed if you decide you want to do the strobe and whatnot. So you can put that into, let's see here. Put that into a group 4 where you have those options where you can go, you cycle through, and then you have your strobe, and then you have to click the tail switch during the blinks to select your group. So yeah, just a quick kind of rundown on these lights. Very, very fair price. You can pick these things up for $60, 60 or 65 bucks, something like that. And then they were just running a special, and that's where both of these came from. Huge shout out to my oldest son. He's the one that picked these up for me. He was doing an order, and he wanted me to help him do an order. And then seeing that the flashlights, you can get the flashlight for 35 bucks. So he was like, "Hey, let's get one." So he got me, he got me a flashlight. So I really appreciate that. Got himself one too. He doesn't know I'm going to end up paying for this, but yeah. he's still a kid. I still have access to his bank account, so he'll get $40 thrown back into his account. But I really do enjoy them, like I said, especially for the price. If you can get them while they're on sale or get them for any cheaper, I mean, they are, again, for the price, stand up, just absolutely great light. I do really enjoy them. They hold up pretty well. Like I said, this thing has been, it already had kind of some love on it when Samuel gave it to me. Like, it had this little nick here when Samuel gave it to me, but I've dropped it since then. I dropped it right on its bezel, and it just scuffed it, and that's dropped right on concrete. So, I mean, it just takes a lick and it keeps on ticking. So appreciate it, guys, as always. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions. If you guys want to talk about anything, let me know. Appreciate you as always. Be kind, be humble, be EDC. Thank you. Take care.